Hello! Quite some time ago, 2 or more months, I promised a tutorial for a hairstyle and it's about time. Before we start, I'm sorry but you can probably hear my washing machine. Yeah, sorry. And my idea for making this hairstyle in the first place was something like Viking warrior princess inspired, but I cannot name the hairstyle that. So if you do have any suggestions for a good name, please let me know. I'm just having to come up with a working title in the meantime. So let's start. I am just going to kind of freehand parting my hair, but you can of course section it before. So we are going to kind of make 2 twists here. They aren't really going to be twists when we are done, but they create a more interesting profile, I think. So you can skip it and just go straight to rope braiding, but I want the twists. So we just take your hair, twist, add some more hair, and continue to twist it until you reach the back. So we want to leave quite a lot of hair for other braids. So I'm just going to take a little claw clip to secure it while I do the other side. And of course, always make sure that your hair is tangle free before you do anything with it. I really am sorry about my washing machine. I wouldn't have the time to do this tutorial later today, I think, so it was waiting a few more weeks or whatever, or just doing it today. I am going to remove this claw clip and make a rope braid. There are good tutorials out there for rope braiding if you are new to it and if you can see what I am doing. Going to leave a bit more hair for my next braids and bun. So you are taking these 2 sections and you twist them in one direction and then over each other in the opposite direction. And if you wonder why I am taking this on top of my head, braiding it now instead of just to the sides, it's because with regular braids they stay in kind of even and nice, but if you do take a rope braid too quickly to one side, it might get a bit crooked. So this is kind of easier to make it look neat, but of course not necessary. You can do it as you want to. unicorn. Midsummer unicorn. So it's Midsummer's Eve in Sweden today. I don't think that I will upload this video today, probably not, but this is my midsummer hairstyle. Now I'm not going anywhere today, doesn't mean that my hair can't look nice. There's me and my boyfriend and the cats at home. So I'm going to take a small elastic and secure the end of the braid. So now we are going to make a cinnamon out of this braid, and then we are going to make another braid and another cinnamon and 2 more braids. So you just kind of twist the braid and pin as we go. And you want to place it kind of high up because we are going to fit another bun beneath it. So pin. So this first pin, I like to put it in through my braid, through my scalp hair, and then up through the braid again to keep it in place. And the rest of the pins I'm just going to put through the bun because I want to tuck my ends in underneath later, and then I will pin it some more. So if your braid is coming kind of loose, you can twist it a bit as we bun. And now we are going to tuck the ends underneath the bun and pin it. So I'm just going to add like 2 pins now and pin it more later once we have done the rest. Just going to see that it's not crooked. Of course it is. Meaning that I'll just flip it a little bit to the side sheet and put some more pins in. Not going to redo it. Sorry. And once again, sorry for my washing machine. So now I am catching some scalp hair to keep the bun and everything in place. Forgot to mention that, did I not? So now we are going to make 2 more rope braids, but we want to leave a little bit of hair for the finishing braids. Something like that. Let's go into comb this a bit again and trying to talk louder than my washing machine. And we ends my turn, so I am turning it off. My washing machine. Finally secure the ends with another elastic. And now we are going to make another cinnamon, just like we did before, underneath the first one. So if your second braid is a bit thinner than your first one, just try to make this bun a little looser, a little more fluffy to kind of sheet it. Going to secure the ends and see how it looks. So it's alright if the first bun is a bit bigger, but I want them to be a little bit more even size, so I'm just going to fluff it a bit, whatever you like to call it, and pin it in place. So I am going in through the braid, catching some scalp hair and up again, but I do know that some people likes to kind of weave it in scalp hair braid or bun. It's up to you. Starting to get a bit crooked, so I'm just going to pull it to the side and secure it here. And when I am making two buns that are kind of connected, I like to take longer pins and kind of pin through the first bun and up into the other. Like such. And now it's a little bit twisted, but not as before, but as you can see it's looking more interesting from the side. And since this is a little bit fluffed or whatever, I'm just going to take a pin from my braid, go around that hair and pin it down. So now we are going to make two small rope braids So I have done all my braids in twisting them in the same direction. I want to twist this in the opposite direction to get more interesting finishing look, but you can of course do them in the same direction. Now I want kind of the same amount of braid tassel. I have long hair, kind of down to my knees, so I am going to wrap my braids around the buns and leave the ends hanging. But if you have shorter hair, you can either leave the braids hanging, or you can choose to just wrap them around your buns as long as they go. So I am going to cross them underneath my buns. Up. And then leave the ends hanging. So I'm going to pin this to keep them in place and also to keep the small braids from sliding down in underneath the buns. I want them to be visible. So if you do wonder why I'm not just putting a pin on top here, it's because I'm going to add some decorations later. If you can see that my hands are getting kind of bluish, it's because I did my roots a few days ago, something like that, and I use a bit of indigo. So now you can leave this just the way it is, or you can decorate it however you want to. I am going to use hair beads and a hair slide. Perhaps something like that. And now I'm going to add my hair beads. So if you want to, I bought mine at the fair, but if you search for bear beads, you are going to find them on Etsy or whatever, because they're for they're for beard and not for hair, whatever. Woo! Sorry, that one. That one. So I like these because they are squeeze on instead of sliding them on, meaning that I can just add them to a done up do or whatever. So I'm going to put them around my little braids here on top in the middle. Like so. And then I am going to take these and put them And now, because I don't want them to slide down, I'm actually going to put a pin just underneath the bead. Like so. So the good thing about having black hair is that you can kind of hide the pins quite easily. So sorry if you're trying to do this with not black hair. Now I'm going to put this in the same place on the other side. And adding a pin underneath. Let's see how it looks. I'm actually going to add another pin to this braid because it wants to move out. And another pin. So sorry if you want just quick, this is how we do a tutorial, but this is real life. This is how it's actually done for me. Lots of pin, lots of looking. So that's the done hairstyle. I'm just going to match my earrings with my hair. I might match my clothes a bit better later on too, let's see. So, we are done. What do you think? Do you want to try this hairstyle? If so, I'd love to hear how it went. I'd like to see a picture. So leave a comment down below or somewhere else. And please give me a thumbs up if you did like this video. And I will see you next time. Bye!